He had over 500 contacts in his phone, but there was not one person he could call when his world came crashing down. Not one person. Welcome back, family. If you've been part of this storytelling journey, thank you so much for your love and support. You're the reason these stories come to life each week. And if this is your first time here, welcome to Stories That Inspire. This is where real stories meet reflection, where we can all learn together. I'm so glad you found this space. Now do me one favor. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to help this community grow and keep this storytelling journey alive. Today's story is powerful, emotional, and deeply relatable. And it's one that reminds us all that you can gain the world and still lose what matters the most. Let's dive in. Chief Benson Adewale was the man everyone admired from afar. He was a force in Lagos real estate. From Banana Island to Lekki, his signature was on billboards, buildings, and briefcases. He wore custom suits, took private jets, and scoffed at the word struggle. But the real story, he was alone. Not visibly, but deeply. Benson didn't trust people, didn't keep friends. Loyalty is a myth, he often said. His employees feared him. His wife avoided confrontation. Even his own children spoke to him like they were walking on glass. To him, people were tools, temporary, disposable, and he liked it that way. One time, his longtime security guard, Musa, who had served him loyally for 7 years, asked for a few days off to attend his daughter's wedding in Ibadan. Benson didn't even let him finish. He backed at him. So now, I should be planning weddings for you too. Then fired him on the spot for asking for too many personal favors. No thank you, no severance, just silence. Another time, his university friend, Toby, reached out after losing his job and simply asked him for a loan to restart his tailoring business. Benson laughed on the phone. Do I look like Charity Foundation? And that was the last time Toby ever called. These weren't isolated moments. They were patterns of power used without kindness. Then the fall started like a dream. It all started small. A huge government contract that he had already won and started work on with his own money was revoked. This was due to fraudulent issues identified by the new government. A business partner ghosted him mid-deal of another business he had high hopes for. At first, he brushed it off. It was just business, he told himself. But then came the storm, with many legal troubles from the past deals he had done for the government, which led to his assets being frozen. The press turned on him. All his clients disappeared. His phone stopped ringing. Messages went unanswered. And one by one, the people he thought were loyal were all gone. Even his closest associate, Mr. Tunji Babalola, betrayed him. Mr. Babalola took advantage of Benson's situation by starting a rival firm with inside information. So when Benson's world crumbled, people didn't forget his unfriendly attitude. They remembered every insult, every rejection, every time he made them feel small. So they just disappeared. "This isn't happening," Benson whispered in his marble kitchen, now filled with silence. But in reality, it was. His mansion was sold, cars gone, status shattered. Benson had to move down the success ladder. He now lived in a modest flat. No servants, no drivers. All he had was just memories. One night, he scrolled through his phone, 500 plus contacts, but there was not one person he could call at midnight to say, "Please, I am not okay." That night, he didn't cry, because even tears need someone to notice. Then one day, outside a roadside food kiosk, he heard a voice call out to him, "Chief!" Then he turned. It was Musa, his old security guard, the one he never once thanked or even acknowledged. Benson's heart sank. He felt shame rise through his throat. But Musa smiled. "Oga, I no forget you. You were tough, yes, but I knew there was good in you." They sat and talked. Musa shared his food. No questions, no judgments, just presence. And in that moment, Benson felt something stronger than wealth. He felt worth. He was determined and then made up his mind that he will begin again. No headlines, no cameras, just quiet, steadily healing. He volunteered at community centers, mentored young boys on pride, choices, and loneliness. He apologized to his wife. He started showing up for his kids, wrote apology letters to his old friends and staffs that he had mistreated. Some forgave, some didn't, while others mocked him and laughed at him. But Benson was changing for himself. Benson never got all the money back, but he gained something wealth could not give him. He gained a community that called him uncle, not sir. He gained children who hugged him and didn't avoid him. He gained peace. He now tells young people that people are not stepping stones. They are the bridge. Protect them. Value them. Because when everything else is gone, they are what's left. So let us reflect on the story a bit. What did Chief Benson really lose? Status? Wealth? Comfort? Maybe. But what he almost lost was far more dangerous: his humanity. I have often heard many people say that I am a one-man soldier, but we are not meant to do life alone, my people. So while you chase the dreams, don't lose the people. Because in the end, it's not who claps when you win. It's who holds your hand when you fall. Thank you for joining me on this journey of transformation. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and join me on this journey weekly to discover more inspirational stories. Remember to value the amazing people around you every time, because they are worth more than wealth. See you next week.